And Jim Langevin sits in the chair today presiding over the People's House. Think of what an extraordinary example that is to every person of whatever age who has a mobility impairment for whatever reasons, injured in Iraq, Afghanistan, or someplace at the point of the spear, comes back to this country. My friend Walt Minnick and Mike Simpson just introduced me to a young fellow who in May was injured in Afghanistan and lost both his legs. What an example Jim Langevin must be to him and to millions of others who are similarly situated. And to which I referred is just brought in by you're his congressman, or his Mike. Any event, Mike and Walt Minnick represent this young man.
Mr. Speaker, our distinguished majority leader referenced that we had a special guest here today. I want to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Minnick's guest, Corporal Randal Wright. He lost both legs and a hand in Afghanistan. I think it's important that we have this juxtapositioning. As Mr. Patrick Kennedy said today in his remarks, we have many of our brave men and women in uniform who are fighting the fight for our country. They come home, many of them, with physical disabilities. We want them all to think about serving in Congress. So this, Corporal Randal Wright, is about you and your colleagues as well. Mr. Langevin has led the way. We want to take this opportunity to thank you for your patriotism, your courage, and your sacrifice for our country. But we want to thank Mr. Minnick and Mr. Marshall, the author of the Veterans Disabilities Act, for bringing Corporal Wright here. And Steny tells me that Corporal Wright got married this week as well. So.